Here's a clue about getting to know other people. How do they treat the little people? I mean by little people, people that are all around, whether it's somebody opening the door, somebody behind a cash register, somebody delivering your food, somebody who is in charge, a teacher, a principal. All the people in the world that do things that are in interaction with you as you walk around. Watch how people treat them because good manners count. You find out an awful lot about a person's character by how they treat what I call, and this is everybody, and we're all little people, right? We're all people, but how people treat with good manners. So one day I'm sitting with the CEO and the CFO of this big company in the office, and we're talking about what we're going to do to help the leadership team. And the CEO gets a phone call from their number one customer saying, we are not going to renew our contract. And it was a disaster. So they had to go into a meeting. They sent me home. They said, come back tomorrow. So I drive down the next day and I get to the parking lot and the guard is there. And I go, hey, Fred. And he goes, hey, Mo, how are you? And I go, I'm fine. He goes, how can you be fine? I go, what are you talking about? He said, well, didn't you hear yesterday that the biggest customer of ours just cut us? And I go, whoa, how'd you find out? He goes, let me tell you something, darling. The little people know everything. No matter what happens in that office, we know everything. And it was the best lesson I've ever learned from that guard, Fred, to be transparent, to tell people what's going on because they know anyway. And it's so much better to give them the facts, even if you have to wait to decide what to do or tell them that you're working out or that you might have to pivot or whatever. The little people know everything. And it's just a great thing to have in the back of your mind always. So you don't think that being up in the office and you can be private and you can stay away from people and blah, blah, blah. No, no, no. Tell people, be transparent as much as you can. To be a really good leader, be a global citizen because you're an example to the people that report to you. What you want as a good leader, you want to be able to walk down the road and not have to turn around to see if people are following you. And the only way you can do that is by being the best example possible. And that means everything, not just strategy, not just being able to do whatever it is you do better than everybody else or teaching people and all that kind of stuff. A lot of it has to do with being respectful of everything. So you finish lunch, do you leave your plate there or do you pick it up and bring it somewhere, right? So you bust your own table. You walk around and you see something on the ground, pick it up and put it into the garbage. I mean, this sounds stupid, but it's so important because it shows that you are a global citizen. You care about everything. You're setting an example of being a good human being. So you're smart, you're creative, you're productive, you've got all that stuff going. But as a citizen, be that example.